What up, YouTube fam? It's my first day of being a Hellcat owner. Now, we used to call my Mustang the Canadian Lambo. What do we call this? The Canadian what? Land yacht? I know, it's big. So, I don't know where the trunk pop button is. So, I'm looking... Oh, okay. So, I just spent like the last 2 seconds looking for the button for the trunk, but what better way to celebrate our first day of being Hellcat owners than to modify it in some way? So, included in the car was this K&N filter, so I'll probably install one of those, and this box, which is an incognito pulley, which makes our bottom pulley a little bit larger, enough that you don't need to tune it, but it's going to give you a little bit extra boost. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take it out and we're going to see what the peak boost is on the stock blower, or the stock pulley, and then we'll put our pulley on and then we'll see what the boost is after that. What a killer song though. Also, it's 8 degrees oot, so if I had no traction, that's probably why. Alright, so one of the cool features in this car is it gives you a little boost gauge here. It actually gives you a lot of gauges, like air, fuel, blower temp, all that good stuff in here. So like the next clip you're gonna see is me in Mexico, and you know, I'm just gonna cross over the border real quick, a short little 30-hour drive or something like that to get to Mexico, and then we'll do a quick little pull, and then we'll come back, and then we'll put the pulley on, right? Why does anybody need 700 horsepower? That's just silly. Like, you can't even use it. Well, granted, it's kind of cold out today, but I mean, that is stupid. So from what I've seen from the video anyways, is we're getting about 10 pounds of boost, which should be a good baseline for when we put this pulley on, we can come back out and do the same run and see kind of where our peak boost is. I know there's a company out there that offers like the no-tune bolt-on kit, with just like a catch can, an intake, a thermostat, and this incognito pulley. And I don't know, they're getting pretty good gains out of it, so we'll see what happens anyways. I'm not looking to make too much power with this thing. I do want it to be reliable daily, and 700 horsepower is definitely already too wonky for normal driving. So let's just enjoy cruising for a little bit here. But I am gonna put that pulley on. I say that nobody needs 700 horsepower, and here I am, I'm like, not even 24 hours into ownership, and I'm gonna put this pulley on.
Less than 12 hours, it's in the garage. It must be broken already, is it, Kyle?
Maybe. Let's move the truck back here, and
Because it's comfortable when you're driving.
whoa, help kitty! Alright, so what we have here, I'm going to use a drill bit to open this box, because I'm hood around like that. Oh! This was a gift from Colby himself, because he's just an awesome guy like that, and probably used it to persuade me to buy the car, but what this is an incognito pulley. So what it does, it just makes the diameter of the bottom pulley a little bit bigger, so it spins the top pulley just a little bit faster. It comes with a belt. It actually comes with 2 belts. A tool of some sort. Oh my god, that's a big pulley.
That's what he said.
Look at that, that's huge. That's like 97 inches. It's Rippa-tuned. I don't know how else to pronounce it. They do sell like the stock tuned kit, which is this pulley, an air intake, a colder thermostat, and a catch can. So I already have the catch can, I already have this pulley now, so next will be like the intake and the thermostat. We got the instruction manual. Normally I wouldn't use this, but I only have the vehicle for like 24 hours now, so less than 24 hours.
It's 12.
And I bought it at 5 p.m. yesterday. This is the oil catch can that was part of that kit as well. What if we take this off and it already has this pulley? I don't think it does.
It won't.
Because it only runs 10 pounds of boost.
If you're going to be jacking up a Hellcat, you might have to get a 10-ton jack.
Yeah, so it's heavy as shit, but you can see how rigid, like the rigidity in the car, because the back wheel's up the same amount as the front wheel. There's like no chassis twisting.
We've discovered the best modification for any car in Northern Alberta. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a block heater plug.
And what it does,
And it heats the oil so that when it's minus 40, you can plug your car into your house and it's not like turning over molasses. Because sometimes you just got to drive a Hell Kitty in the winter and it becomes a snow leopard. Rumor has it Kyle bought this car in, I mean, we love Virginia, but I heard that Carol Baskin and the kitty wrangler over here might have something going on, you know what I'm saying?
I should have took a picture of the belt routing first.
Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea.
No, it wouldn't have been a horrible idea at all. The car. Let's get some of the stuff off the car.
Off the boat.
Man, jacking this thing up, I was like, oh my god. You can definitely feel the weight when you're using the floor jack.
But yet the 700 horsepower doesn't allow you to feel the weight when you use the skinny pedal.
Nope. Can confirm.
Can also confirm.
I'm like that. I toss the homies the keys and I'm like, sup, buy a Hellcat.
So has the race changed?
No. We're still gonna get that thing going. Why not?
Oh no, this is still going to go, but which car is going to be faster out of the three?
Oh. That one probably, just because weight. It's a shame that they painted the block and the valve covers orange and you can't even see it. Also, I don't think I ever want to replace this engine because it doesn't look like there's any room to do anything in this engine bay. Like, how do you do headers on this car?
From the bottom.
Like the same way as a mod motor.
Yeah.
And I'm here, I didn't want to put a turbo on my Mustang because there was no room up front. This has like even less room up front.
But it's already got a spoolie boy.
Yeah.
And it's got a clicky stick down there, which shifts way faster than you ever could and isn't dog shit like an MT82.
That's the biggest thing. I couldn't put power in the Mustang with an MT82 without it grenading, so whatever. Now we ballin'. Now we flexing.
Now you got a Hell Kitty, and you are the Fort Mac Tiger King. Kyle was making a comment about the garage flooding, and then I found it quite humorous that he just bought a boat.
So funny.
So it looks like the car just needs to be up a little more. Just to take the rad down. It was touching the ground on the passenger side. So now it should maneuver so we can get out that crank pulley. The rad's down clear to the crank pulley.
We actually had to drain the coolant for the heat exchanger, so we got that in a pan and hopefully we have enough to refill it back up.
And if we don't, I'm 90% sure
Yeah, some at the house.
that it's just pink Dodge coolant.
I'm sure Colby has some at the house too.
I have a whole bunch at my house because I had a Neon. And we used to pull the rad and transmission every 13 days. So I bought it by the case.
There must be a couple different holes in this damper maybe?
You never had it. You never had your car.
Sad.
You know whose fault this is?
Fucking Carol Baskins.
Yeah.
What a dirty slut. There's a 200% chance Carol Baskin doesn't get blowjobs. She seems like that kind of girl.
And did you see the memes about her husband? Harold is 100% the type of guy who leaves his socks on when he has sex.
Yeah.
Or the type of guy who folds his clothing before sex.
I'm surprised she even lets him bang her. She seems like the kind of girl who's just like, no, I'm not even horny. Actually, I don't know if I showed this yet. We still got the dealer plate on the car.
So these are if the dealer plate's on the car when the mods are done, they're factory mods.
Yeah, the factory mods. I bought it like this. Row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Yes.
Oh my god, I wonder if the fan's gonna be harder to put back in now that the crank pulley actually sits out further.
Yeah.
Is this the 250 foot-pound one?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, so this bolt goes 248 foot-pounds.
I was gonna say, if you keep pulling, I can help push. But God, that's usually a lot of turning.
You jerk off with your left
I
hand?
think there's no. I'm pulling with the
Oh, it's a new bolt?
yeah.
Stretch bolt,
Yeah, it's 140 plus 150 degrees or 248.
150 degrees. What an interesting number.
Well, this one, it comes in, and then I think it's a screw. It goes up against the lid and then down through dual bank intercoolers and in the motor. So it's
When the man who sells you the car comes by to see how you're doing with it.
And then offers you to let you do his incognito.
exactly.
Yeah, Colby has a Demon. You guys probably seen it before, so he wants to do an incognito. Well, this pulley was supposed to be for that car.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's all done. We have to drive it around a little bit to get the heat exchanger to burp because we had to drop one of the coolant lines on it and then top it up with coolant again, just on the heat exchanger side, and then we can test it out. Do you keep lowering my fucking seat? You cocksucker.
Can't sit high.
Yes, I can. I'm in a Hellcat. I already look gay. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, you destroyed that car, dude. I drove it around a little bit and I've went up and down in the map to let the ECU kind of compensate for the bigger pulley that we put on there. But I'm kind of a little nervous to do a little pull in this thing. Well, especially where I am right now and it being so cold. It's like 9 degrees, but my tires are definitely not 9 degrees. Dude, what the hell? You shouldn't be allowed to just buy this much horsepower. It's stupid. I seen 13 PSI there, like watching the road straight ahead of me and trying like, cause it kicked out sideways a little bit and traction control came on, but like just a glimpse down and you can't even look down at it. And you know what's funny about this whole experience is I have not looked at the tachometer even once. I've always been like looking up and I haven't seen where it shifts or when it shifts or how it shifts. I guess that's the beauty of it being automatic, but Jesus Christ, man. Oh, look, motorcycles are out today. Motorcycles. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see what it feels like on the 500 horsepower setting. There's a little toggle in the apps where you can actually change it. And now it's on the 500 horsepower setting instead of the 700. You know what? That's actually not bad. I think I've seen like 6 or 7 pounds of boost there, and for this weather, this 500 horsepower tune is actually, like, it hooks up, which is a lot better than like the ass kicking out sideways right now. So maybe I'll just keep it on this tune for now, because it's not that bad. What's the point of having like a cool car if all the homies can't drive it?
That's right. It is low. Definitely knows how tall I am.
Oh, the seat goes down, I put it up. Tokyo keeps putting it down every time he gets in.
Oh, it's so nuts.
And this is just the 500 horsepower mode.
It's so crazy. It feels like it wants to kill me.